8 ways a Sigma male sets boundaries. Boundaries are important elements for successful and healthy relationships. While many people know what they mean, they struggle to put up or maintain one in their professional, platonic, or romantic relationships. Boundaries are a form of self-care because, when done right, they save us from negative feelings such as resentment, anger, or disappointment that otherwise show up when boundaries are absent. Boundaries can take many forms, and one of the few people that understands, sets, and maintains healthy boundaries in his relationships are Sigma males. Commonly known as the lone wolf, Sigma males are independent, courageous, and adventurous men who exist and thrive outside the dominant social hierarchy. Although sometimes referred to as introverts due to their preference for solitude over social gatherings, Sigma males can thrive and adapt in any environment they find themselves, including environments that call for social interactions. As independent men, Sigma males just know how to separate their feelings or personal things from someone else's, which is all setting boundaries is about. It's about letting other people know where you draw the line physically, financially, emotionally, and intellectually. In this video, we shall be looking at 8 ways how true Sigma males set boundaries. 1. He sets them early. The mistake many people make when it comes to setting boundaries is waiting too long to make it known. Unfortunately, as the popular saying goes, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. It's difficult to get people to respect your newly introduced boundaries years into the relationship. They're already used to interacting with you without boundaries, and any attempt to enforce one will be met with pushback. Sigma males don't make this mistake because by setting their boundaries very early in a relationship, to enforce one will be met with pushback. Setting boundaries early in a new relationship is similar to teaching a puppy new tricks. You'll face fewer pushbacks from the puppy because it doesn't know any bad habits. Setting boundaries early in relationships like the Sigma does lets everyone know the rules of engagement, which prevents future confusion, hurt, or frustration. A Sigma male that gets a new job will make it known from the very beginning that he doesn't do unpaid overtime. Stating it from the beginning is easier than working unpaid overtime months or years into your contract and then suddenly trying to get the company to pay you. 2. He recognizes his self-worth. One of the reasons why many people struggle with instituting and maintaining boundaries is because they fail to recognize their worth or lack self-respect. People who lack self-respect often lack boundaries and allow disrespect from others. They don't believe they deserve better treatment from their partners, friends, or workplace. The Sigma male lives his life with a high degree of self-worth and respect and would never tolerate disrespect from anyone. His high sense of worth automatically establishes a baseline level of respect he expects from any relationship he finds himself. Unlike many people who try to overcompensate for their lack of self-worth but end up blurring the boundaries, Sigma males maintain their boundaries regardless of the opinions of others. For example, a Sigma male, in a bid to prove his worth, will not accept more work without a complimentary increase in pay. 3. He's consistent. Many people succeed in setting boundaries but fail to maintain them in the long run due to a lack of consistency. Instead of maintaining their stance, they often let people cross their boundaries. This creates confusion and leads to people making new demands. Unlike many people, Sigma males stay consistent with the boundaries they set from the very beginning because they understand that giving people a pass sometimes will fail to reinforce the boundary thresholds and beliefs that were initially established. The confusion may be used as an argument by people who disrespect the boundaries that have been set, and they'll be right. Another reason why being consistent in maintaining your boundaries is important is that it leads to higher self-esteem because you're proving to yourself that you're reliable. This increased self-esteem in the long run helps to institute and maintain more boundaries. 4. He prioritizes his goals. It's great to offer help to people in your life you care about, but when these requests are intruding on time that should be dedicated to pursuing and achieving your own goals, then there's a boundary disconnect. Many people are falling short of their own goals and happiness because they fail to put up and maintain a boundary on their time. Every moment of their time is dedicated to solving the needs and wants of others, and the truth is that people will not stop unless you tell them to by putting up boundaries. The Sigma male is not a heartless and wicked individual who doesn't care about others, but he's very protective of his time. As a man who loves his solitude because that's when he has time to reflect on his life's purpose and goals, a Sigma male is quick to limit people's access to his time. One reason people are scared to protect their time by enforcing boundaries is that they don't want to be labeled selfish by their friends or society. As someone who doesn't feed on validation from others, the Sigma male doesn't care about the opinions of others, but instead focuses on achieving his goals even if it means being rejected or called names by society. 5. He communicates his boundaries. It's a known fact that no human has superpowers to read the mind, yet some people expect others to automatically respect a boundary they've never communicated to others. Sigma males are masters of communicating how they feel to others, and setting boundaries is no different. Unlike many people, Sigma males are not afraid to tell people where they draw the line. When communicating his boundaries, the Sigma male tries to be emphatic and understanding of the other person's point of view. At the same time, he's assertive and doesn't apologize for communicating his boundaries, as that might signal weakness or confusion to the other party. Communicating your boundaries prevents you from making assumptions and making excuses for those who cross your boundaries. Now that they're fully aware of your boundaries, further lack of acknowledgement simply means disrespect and may resort to confrontation. 6. Not being a doormat. The major reason why people can be treated like a doormat is their lack of boundaries and abilities to say no. Saying the word no without offering any explanation or trying to justify yourself is one of the most effective ways the Sigma uses to set boundaries. When you don't offer any explanation for your refusal, you prevent people from finding other ways to encroach on your boundaries. For example, if you decline an invitation to go out because you need your time alone, explanation might lead them to ask you to suggest a day that's best for you. Some people can be very determined to get you to agree to their requests, so it's better to just leave it at no. 7. He recognizes the boundaries of others. It can be counterproductive if you ask people to respect your boundaries on one hand and then go on to encroach on their boundaries on the other. It's simple. It's easier for people to encroach on your boundaries if you violate theirs. While many people can be focused on maintaining their boundaries without respecting the boundaries of others, Sigma males make conscious efforts to appreciate the boundaries of others. Admittedly, some people fail to communicate their boundaries, but the Sigma male often goes the extra mile to pry this information from people. For example, rather than message people out of the blue, he can lead with, "Can I message you later?" or "When is it good to message?" Sigma males understand that respecting the boundaries of others not only forces people to reciprocate equal respect, but also eliminates any future excuse they might have for violating boundaries. 8. End the relationship. Although rarely used, the Sigma always has this option as his last resort. As someone that is self-reliant and is not afraid to make difficult decisions, Sigma males always make it known that they're ready to end a relationship if their boundaries are continuously being disrespected. People are more likely to take you seriously if they know you're not afraid to leave. Your boundaries will continue to be tested by others until they know you won't be around for long if they don't adjust their behavior. Have you ever had people disrespect your boundaries, and how did you handle it or enforce your boundaries? If you're a Sigma male watching this, let us know some other ways you employ in setting and enforcing boundaries in your relationships by leaving a comment below. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more powerful videos like this, and we'll see you in the next one.